Hey everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to some more Witcher. We're playing the Blood... Oh, I need to load it up, the Blood and Wine expansion. Just let me tweet out and I'll be right with you. Yeah, we tried to stream yesterday, but YouTube was being... Yeah, being a little weird. So we quit the stream yesterday. And we're going to start it off again today. We did do a little bit yesterday. Didn't miss anything. Just a couple of side missions, basically, so... Did I not copy that? So I'm trying to tweet out, yeah? Copy. There we go. Right, okay, we're good. Now, let's see how far we can get on this today. Yeah, it wasn't the OBS. Nothing was wrong with the OBS. Something was happening with YouTube, apparently, yesterday, so... Right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we have to deal with these, don't we? I forgot where it was. 100 meters out, let's go. Yeah, so sorry about yesterday. I should have been streaming for a couple hours. But like I say, something happened, I don't know bloody what, but... I'm hoping everything is going to be fine today. That'll be awesome. Right, let's go see what we're dealing with here.
Good sir, help! Vileness is
Hate these things. Oh god, this is gonna kill me. Oh, it should be good.
Spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Woohoo! What you got in here, buddy? Oh, okay, we'll take it. Right, next one's 200 meters out. I think we'll have to get Roachy, I think. Roachy! I'm gonna quickly meditate. Come on, Roachy boy. I hate them things, man. So annoying, but... Never mind, we got it done. That's all that counts. Oh, that's a nice little horse, though. Like Roachy before we put all this beautiful armor on. What are we dealing with here? More of them, really?
Hey there.
God damn it. You wanna see me if I come from behind? Oh, okay, we do see it. Oh, okay, we do. Where's it go? Like, what even are they meant to be? Like, what are you? Apart from annoying as hell.
Dead. Just dead.
Okay, dead, just dead. Right, we got it, Witcher.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by accident.
Tell me this time when I skin you. Ooh. Pick up the next batch of seedings tomorrow. Okay.
Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards.
Can we not upgrade this yet? No. Greater red we need, whatever that is. Can't upgrade it yet.
Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens.
Oh, okay, okay. Right, okay, we need to find the fast travel. Quickest one is at the bridge. Roachy, come on, buddy. You're looking pretty badass there, Roach. Not gonna lie, buddy.
Come on, Roach.
Looking pretty badass. Excuse me, boys.
I must push.
You make sure you're going through a nice little run in the countryside.
Run,
That was such
Roach.
a bad jump. So bad. Right, wait here, Mr. Roach.
Not he for the draft horse will talk with us.
Right, where we heading? Over here. No, this is a ways away, isn't it? Find a place mentioned, 200 meters down. Right, okay. We got this, boys. Did I put my new sword on? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. What are they? Oh, silver damage. Armor piercing and that, we'll take that. Oh, it must be close right now. I need to take that off the map because it's doing my head in. There we go. Right, let's have a see what we're dealing with around here now. Locked. We not got a key? We haven't got a key. Loads of stuff we can steal though. Right, it said it's down 10. I'm assuming, okay, I think I found it. Right, here we go. I'll pick this up, please. Thank you. Search it using our witches then. Why? I hate you so much. Like, seriously hate them so much. Right, okay.
Killed him. Should search the body.
Clean up the hatcheries, bad time to start. Richard's snooping around the place. Be careful of getting rid of the rest of the bugs. Oh god, okay.
Letter suggests a third party's behind the trouble at the end of Matilda's vineyards. Still don't know who though. And I'm no longer likely to find find out. Damn it.
No, we can keep doing it, Witcher. It's not that far, buddy. Where was the fast travel? All the way back over here, really? Oh, Chief!
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Really, Roach? No. No rapes. No rapes today. Okay, let's see what's going on. So do I go? What are you doing? Silly boy.
All is in order.
Oh, we need to find this or something, he says.
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Oh, great, because I need to meditate anyway, so that's fine, buddy. Oh, we have to do it a little bit more. 8 AM. They must be working at 8 AM, right? There we go.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Not your concern.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep titler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him! Bad move. We'll break your legs, vagrant.
Teach you to help scofflords and cheats.
You guys just got annihilated, by the way.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I'm not paying 500 grand for this little kid.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
500 crowns. You want me to give him 500 crowns?
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Now, let's see what's down by this red door.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Where's that coat gone this time?
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Very straight and look.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Terribly dull. Oh, this doesn't look creepy at all. Not one little bit.
He here? Sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Alright, what do we have to do? Search the toy shop, right, okay.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
For a long time now, I've been asking my parents to buy a new toy. Mummy always cries that she haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when they ask him. Don't know, kill on the real bush. Oh, they're living his imagination. Oh. Kind of cute.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Yeah, okay, go. We know. Yeah, buddy, calm down.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Suspicious letter.
Detlav van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Oh, so he was
you must
paid to do
complete
it.
the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlav have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted
Yeah,
him.
okay, that's how we're doing, buddy.
With her
I'm doing pretty
aid
well,
and
buddy.
care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps.
Thanks for the tweet and the like, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlav have trouble letting go, accepting that she
You doing
left
good?
him.
Nah,
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack.
Ooh.
And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlav ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways. All kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Sorry, Curse.
Yeah,
I forgot to
get
say
it
thank
now.
you. Yeah, thank
He's
you,
out
buddy.
to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him.
I've got
We know
over
that.
a couple
Still
more
have no
stories
idea
wrote
how.
down in my head,
Need to
if that
look
makes
around
sense.
some more.
I haven't started yet. We'll still have to look for clues.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Oh.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys.
Yeah, I know.
between
I've been
murders.
meaning to do it, mate, but I always bloody forget before I start streaming. Because I'm always in a rush, because I'm busy through the day.
Nice
And when I
tool.
do get time, I
Indeed.
just rush.
I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home.
Yeah, but I think I'll definitely do that.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the
I
same.
did stream
Nazaire
yesterday,
ink,
Curse, for like
and not in his handwriting.
40
Not
minutes.
much.
But
But,
enough to
um,
ascertain Dettlaff's
Something
innocence.
was going on with
clearly.
YouTube. It was nothing to do with OBS.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool,
And
making him kill.
hide to stop, buddy.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
I've also just
No,
bought a new
he'll
game as
sense
well.
from a
You know how I
mile,
like
simply
my
fail to
Warhammer?
appear. I'd better stay alone.
There's basically a
Must
new
trust me on
Warhammer
this.
that's just come out.
Need to report to the Duchess first.
Chaos Bane.
So be it.
It's
We'll
basically
await you here. Dettlaff
Diablo
and I
3,
both.
but in the Warhammer universe. I had half an hour on it yesterday. I think I'm going to have a little stream of it later and do a bit of grinding. It's basically Diablo, but in the Warhammer universe. It's pretty bloody cool. I only had half an hour on it yesterday, but it's pretty cool. Woohoo! Right, we need to make some new swords and that crap, boys. So, where are we going? So we fast travel around? Let's have a quick look. Right, fast travel. We need to go to the town. Right, okay, we'll take this fast travel, go into the town. Oh no, we'll go and see her and then go into the town to see if we can make some better swords.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I love the Warhammer Vermintide. It was awesome games. I've got them both on PC. I mostly play on PC, but I've got them both on console, but they don't run as good on console. Actually, let's go to the town first. Let's go to the town first. Well, that'll be cool, just to have a little change and mess around with. I'm hoping like the end game's a bit like how it was in Diablo, you know, with raids and that. Well, not raids, but kind of raids. Okay, let's look for these armors. Right, okay. In world map, let's have a look. There's one around here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's over here, look. There we go, blacksmith. There we go. See if we can make some new swords. Ah! Is it this one? Nope. Can't remember how to get in here.
Absolutely cuckoo. Selling all.
Right, I need a decent sword, buddy. Need a decent steel sword. Let's have a look.
The best.
Yeah.
Think you could craft something for me?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we've got. Right, silver sword. We're good for silver sword. Oh, we can't craft that yet. That's actually pretty cool. Chance of bleeding. No. There's basically nothing here better than what I've got. At all. I mean, there's that. That's actually very nice. I actually like that a lot. Critical hit, critical hit. Okay, we'll buy that for when we level up. What level is that? 46. I think we'll make this. Awesome. At least we've got a new sword now when we get to level 46. We can get rid of this crap. I really don't want to get rid of this. Oh, we've got some dyes? Oh, I didn't know we had some dyes. We'll have to check the dyes out. See if we can make it thingy. What, is the best weapon and armor in here? Not a bloody clue.
Farewell.
In this game, not a clue. I'm such a noob. I'm just going with ranks and basically the perks of what the armor and swords are, you know? I haven't got a clue. You're better off asking like Lost or Commander when they get in. Look at all these dyes we've got. I've got blue dye. Oh, we can only use it on Witcher gear? Oh, that sucks. Oh, relic gear. Must be wearing Witcher gear. Oh, that sucks. That actually does suck a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Right, how's our swords in that? 77. $90, $99, $97. Okay, we're good. I do want to enhance my stuff before I go, actually. I've got the wrong way, haven't I?
I must have drunk a crazy potion.
I thought the Viper was good, but apparently it's not good at all, so.
Decent. Seems I'm still
Right, everything's enhanced. Right, okay, so what are we doing next? Let's have a quick look. We've got this report to... Oh, yes, to Duchess. I forgot about that. We have to report to her, don't we? start moving.
The butcher of Lapican called to be the same. No, Pickering.
Did you watch the football last night, Kurt?
They say a great deal about you, butcher.
Just unto the knight returned from his days at war, and the last word he
He wasn't very good in my opinion. The penalty ruined it all.
Looked right at me.
Commander! How we doing, man? Oh, you just sold what? This armor? Oh, Kurz was asking the question, like, what is the best stuff? I don't know if you can see it in chat. For Grandmaster Griffin. Where the hell do I get Grandmaster Griffin? I think I've got Grandmaster Griffin, but I don't think it's any good. This is pretty cool armor, though. Leave me alone, Commander. Get the Griffin armor any good? Oh, why am I going on travel? She's like over here, isn't she?
Only a witcher stands the best.
Still my brother's sling. Will you go
It's
back?
very, very expensive. Damn. I bet you're skint now then, aren't you?
Your Grace.
Thank you for the lights, guys.
Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than
Yeah, I didn't know this about the vampire, Commander.
Couldn't kill it.
He's being
Didn't
blackmailed.
manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem?
What time is it now?
Is it too
Yeah, so
much for
about
a
3
Witcher?
o'clock we will be changing
Monster
games.
Slayer?
We're going to give that
But everyone knows how to end a
Warhammer
vampire.
again.
Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed
Grandmama.
Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Oh, they'll all
The
die
Witcher
if they
need
do
but
that.
tell us where to find this monster.
I'm going to say this, because he's a
Go
cocky
ahead.
fucker anyway.
Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50,
Oh,
100.
melee build, super sick,
Doesn't
when
matter.
is super
Won't make any difference
duper
against
strong.
him.
Oh, okay.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
I'll have to
Creatures
check it
like
out next
this
time I
one.
go to Armor.
Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different, unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Have you started it yet, Kers?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually
You
meddle
should
in our
definitely do a
matters.
walkthrough after you've done
Mostly
your
stay out of our
Assassin's
way 'cause
Creed
they
and
don't
that.
care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Kind of.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
Have you done this DLC yet, Commander?
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest.
Honestly, it's so in depth. You get so into it, you really do.
It murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Free the vampire's lover and innocent woman's being abducted. Oh, being abducted, sorry.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose?
Oh, the sword I've got, Commander. Is that the best, do you reckon?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important.
I don't know if you play on like a 4K
safe,
TV
you'll
or
have no
monitor,
reason
but
to
he's going to
kill.
look a hell of a lot better on a 4K TV or monitor. This is only
I
1080p.
admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
I've got a theory that the guy who's I can't remember his name, is in on it. Him.
Pop.
In there.
In Tucson, wine is
I don't know why.
Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue deeper.
He seems to have had a little bit too much, doesn't he?
High. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
Yeah, again, sorry about the stream yesterday, guys. Something was up with YouTube.
That's
I don't know
impossible.
what. It had nothing to do with my OBS or
wine
anything,
is
but
produced
people
at
were saying it
Castelravenna,
was
especially
very
and
subtly and all that
exclusively
kind of
for the
stuff, but-
ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Okay.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
Yeah, I get you, Commander. I get you, buddy.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
I think these two are going to get it on The Witcher and her, don't you? You have to remember, though, Commander, as well, that the side quests are always going to be there, buddy. You know? So no matter how fast you get the story done, the side quests and everything, the Witcher contracts, they're all going to be there. What are we doing? Looking for this barrel of wine, are we?
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Oh.
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Oh, really? Okay, so I'm assuming this blackmailer is going to be another higher vampire. And the vampire who we're trying to get the girlfriend back for, or whatever, is going to kill the higher vampire and everything's going to be good. Heart of Stone, so it wasn't that big.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Heart of Stone was nothing, but
We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
it was good, but it was nothing. It was nothing interesting.
Thank you, beast!
Not like this.
Help! Save us! Thank you, beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our
Where's
lives.
Roche? Oh, he's over here. Yeah, there's not many side missions or anything to Hearts of Stone. It was pretty.
Move it. Tell me more about this vineyard.
But the story was
Costa
good,
Ravello.
all in all.
It's the best in old Tucson. An old master
saw the
of
way
the
it go.
winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one was just stolen from the estate.
Oh, so we don't know if he is a higher vampire who's blackmailing you. Okay. So it could be anyone.
Slow now. Whoa.
I'm assuming this is why we're here, to investigate who is actually blackmailing him.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Oh, she looks good out of a dress, like.
We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Had any wine stolen?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the factory.
Him picking his teeth with a knife in the background.
Workers,
You see that?
again,
That's pretty cool.
assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen.
Oh, damn.
I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find
damn,
it.
I like her. She's pretty
Give me the key
badass.
to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
I like this girl. She's kind of badass, isn't she?
Ah, we shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a
No,
thing.
I
He's
wouldn't
been
think he's the
very
one who's...
loyal. He owes all he has to
Blackmailing
me.
a vampire,
His father
would you?
frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Oh, okay, we're going through here, are we? Okay. In the dirty, dark wine cellar with Anna. What could go wrong, right? It's looking a bit dark down here. Let me put my torch on for you guys. She's going that way. I want to have a look down there.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line.
So did anyone watch the
Here it
football
is,
last night?
barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. Right, okay. 1269, 1269. Everyone loves a good 69. Okay, 1269. There we go.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Okay, is there something I'm meant to be doing here? No? Okay. Maybe it's above. Oh my god, Witcher! Read the letter. No, the letter. Yes, there you go. I do 1269.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is
No,
famed.
1272.
Fiorano, Dandelion's favorite, adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Everyone has a little dig at Dandelion, don't they, bless him? Oh, what is this?
Sanreal, 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh no shit, it's the wrong year. This is an annoying little mission. What about over here? Hey, 1269, here we go.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Want to open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay. That's
Full.
not hollow.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
We're all bloody full.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal?
Ah, it might have been
Grab a tap
replaced.
and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
So what are we doing? Find barrel taps. Really? I got one. Right, okay. Oh, we're gonna get drunk, boys?
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Geralt, do you wanna? I'm trying to tap it, it won't let me. Right, here we go.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
She's gonna be drunk as a skunk if she
I'd
drinks it like
recognize
that.
this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Stop moving me out of the way, woman. Oh, I think we found it, boys.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I love her, she's awesome.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sanreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Who offered?
I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here...
Oh, so he did it for a good reason, but it's not acceptable, is it?
Ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, I
I shall
guess.
tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
How did you deliver the wine?
How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Oh, so they're gonna come for it. They're gonna come for it.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
Oh.
Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Oh, he's not gonna get away with it.
What now, Witcher?
Oh, now I feel bad
We set
for
a
him.
trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Oh. Who would be blackmailing though? This has to be a character or whatever we haven't seen yet in the Blood and Wine. It has to be. Or maybe it's an old character from the other Witchers, or I don't know. I don't think he'll come and pick it up personally. I think these are just going to be his little hanger-oners, aren't they? His little errand boys.
Relax. Now we wait.
Here they are. Oh, he looks a big lad.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
I've got a bone to pick with you boys.
It's not him.
What a nice chest in the back of there. I'll have to have a look in there, see what's in there. Let's go, boys.
You crossed the wrong.
Crossbow. Let's go, big boy. Oh, me and you. Let's go. Excuse me? What just nearly blew me up?
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service.
Oh, these two are going to be best of
It was a good
pals
fight.
now, aren't they?
We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Oh, what a nice guy. Had no reason to trust me, I guess. Let's be nice to him.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Whoa. She's here?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
What happens if it's her? What happens if she's got something to do with it? That'll be pretty fucked up.
Captain, do the honors.
He said he looked like someone, didn't he?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Ooh.
Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Get mind fucked, buddy. Great idea.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Greg, no!
This
Don't
is
let
awesome.
him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
We're like a charm.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Centurion? Who the
Take
hell's
him
that?
away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town.
See, this is where I'm
Gather
worried
your
about
men and
her.
seek out the Cintrian.
Because even the
Someone
other
else
guy,
must have
he
seen
said,
him.
oh, I'll tell you
Must
everything
know
I know if you just let me go
Yes,
free.
Your Grace.
But yet she put him in
I'll
the
report
dungeon.
to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
So I'm a little bit worried
I shan't
about
return to the
her
palace.
involvement
Our
in all
mission
this.
has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
I'll join you there because I want to go and loot all these dead people.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's something about her. Right, let's go and loot all these dead people. Did that really just nearly kill me? Wow, okay. Well, let's see if any of these boys got anything decent to sell. Get our coin back up. couple of battle axes. Nothing really intriguing. Yeah, nothing really intriguing. Right, okay, so what we got now then? Let's have a quick look what we're doing. So we got this. Right, okay, so we can finish that off, I guess. We've got a load of secondary quests as well we need to do. Right, let's finish this one off before we do the secondaries. Should be maybe a fast travel around here? No? Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, it's just up the road. Right, where is she? Yeah, we can sell it like crap, get a couple of crowns for it. Ooh. Oh, it's morning now. Okay.
Aid the miserable pauper.
I'm not giving you shit, buddy.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Well, thank you, Cancer. Welcome,
Here at
everyone.
last.
Thank you for the likes,
We
guys.
lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the San Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why
it's
so
just
long?
him.
We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken
down, so he's got his own little army then, this blackmailer.
Lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We?
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my
See,
help.
I've got suspicions about
Where's
this
the
woman.
event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
She's spoken, and that is what we shall do. Woohoo!
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Optional, put clothes on. Damn, we have to put clothes on, don't we? Quests. Let's go and buy some clothes, or put them on.
Enough to quit the child.
That's the butcher of Blaviken.
It's him! Get him!
Will you get your sword out, please, Witcher? Oh, damn, these guys are pretty tough. I hate how they can still attack you when you're in that animation. That's annoying. Let's go, big boy. Why didn't it do... What? What is this? Where's my parry? Is this game actually for real right now?
Look lively! You'll put someone's eye out.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Stock send a whip away.
Like for real? Where the hell was my parry?
Our duchy values peace and quiet.
That was pretty bullcrap, but oh well. Just wouldn't let me parry. Oh, hi there.
Jackass!
A dash of wine and slap and tickle. I love it. Hello, Scrumpy. No? Nothing to say? Okay. A dash of wine and a slap and tickle. Yep, gone the wrong way. Oh, talk to this guy? Yeah.
Sacre bleu. It's
Sacre
a
bleu.
crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, Let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Right, we'll buy, it's 330 now, really? Do we have to buy these? God damn it. I mean, we don't have to, it's optional, but...
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Let's see if I look dashing. That was pretty dashing, right? This wasn't even class because I haven't put gloves on, I don't think. That kind of sucks. He didn't have any gloves though, did he? Maybe I had to put a mask on.
Kiss a doze ass.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, damn! Oh, I told you I needed a bloody mask.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one
I'm not
asks
gonna lie,
you.
that actually looks pretty cool, so I don't mind that.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
It's actually a pretty cool mask, I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now,
but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Okay, orchid in the hair.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Woohoo! Right, we need to find this bloody orchid.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paint balls, cast them at the canvas.
So I have to look around this for a bloody orchid. She's gonna be naked. She's gonna be naked. Yep.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
Mm-hmm. It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Oh my god, calm down, buddy. Your pain sucks anyway.
Your thoughts as you've made no efforts to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Trickly refuse.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it
I wonder if it's dandelion here.
Gift.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
Oh, I told you, I bet it is!
Someone eating.
I bet it's bloody dandelion.
Come and express yourself. Disperse your efforts and behold your emotions.
Bloody dandelion.
Still won't look lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat high.
Oh, okay, looks like it's through here.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
I'm an artist.
We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Good word, buddy. We can count on him.
Quickly, upstairs.
I hope. Do you think it's here, or do you think it's fled? No way.
That must be Cecilia.
We're a throat slit. What
no
the?
pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Aww. Kind of fucking sad, man. Can I?
Bloody handprint.
It is quieter, isn't it, buddy? It's a Sunday, though, isn't it? I mean,
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong too. This ladder.
it usually is on the weekend anyway, though, buddy.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it.
I'm having fun anyway, so I don't really care.
Bloodstains. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links at a snap chain. Jewel must have been on it. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
Oh, we found a knife that slit her throat.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Hunting knife, richly ornamented.
I missed something?
Fight,
oh, I have,
probably.
yeah, he went out of here. Can I examine this, please, game? Game.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Have I missed something? I have.
Links at a snap chain. Jewel must have been on it.
So do we go out here or?
Locked. No key in sight.
Oh, the picture.
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Why? Do I have to jump out of here? No, I don't. I'm missing something. I have to be. Yeah, this, loot. Can I not loot this?
Links at a snap chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Is this bugged? Oh, there we go.
Precious
Now it lets me
stone.
do it.
Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Yeah, it didn't let me bloody loot it to
Jewel
start
was
with.
in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Okay.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just
it was a hair.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Do we trust her? I don't know if we trust her.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Like what?
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Hell no. Why was she banished?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
With
run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth.
This is really good DLC, like a really good DLC.
Ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children.
We all see the future in our dreams. Do you ever have a dream and then, like, even if it's a year later or something, you get deja vu?
Siana knew of it.
I do.
She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Oh, damn, okay.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that
So
very
this is
much.
all down to her sister?
The wine, its
Do you
theft
reckon?
was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form.
Really?
You must make sure of that.
Well, she attacks me, man. I'm gonna chop her head off. Just saying. Can't promise anything.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Erite,
Oh,
an arrival
crap.
from Nazaire.
We are
Oh,
lending our
crap.
combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Not yet. Oh, okay.
yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
Oh,
I came
shit.
to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
That surprise you?
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster,
Oh, is she?
knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
Oh, the
I
tension,
wonder
the
what a monster
tension.
might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Oh, damn.
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Holy crap.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint.
Yo, Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy?
Welcome. I don't think I've
Dettlaff
seen you here before, so
Geralt,
welcome, buddy.
Allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
I don't know, Commander. Shut up. Don't spoil it if you
Dettlaff
know.
believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the
I'm
man
very
who
good, buddy.
kidnapped his Renner.
Very good. Thank you for asking.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I think she's in on it.
Her years ago.
I think
But
obviously
before
her
I
sisters have got something to do with it, but I think
before
she's got
she
something to
settled
do
in
with it too.
Beauclair. We'd not seen one another.
Oh, me, I don't know. We haven't got that far yet,
I
Commander.
can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Oh crap! Yeah, because
Geralt,
if he finds
you must
out,
trust me.
he'll kill her bloody
I
sister.
got away with
No, Regis. Can't risk
You
it.
got it, Jack. It's
Gotta
such a
keep
good
Dettlaff
game. It's
here
so
while
much
I go to
fun.
Duntine.
alone.
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, because if he finds out,
Fine.
he's going to kill the sister.
I shall see to
If
Dettlaff.
Well, the one
Good
who
luck,
we
my
think's in on it or whatever right now. He'll just kill her outright.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever.
Oh, he's such a charmer, isn't he?
I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Definitely. Ooh. This has been a
You have
huge
exceptional
part of this
friends.
story.
This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
She's kind of right.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count.
She is pretty, isn't she? She's gorgeous.
It stands along the Saône
I'd say
Retour
almost
River,
as good as Triss.
near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm
Almost.
the castle together.
Damn, if he learns about Vista, he's going to kill his, kill her sister, 100%. And it's going to be on our fucking head. Okay, let's put our gear back on. Oh, did we rank up? Crap! Sweet, okay. Apparently we ranked up, boys. Well, okay, what perks has it got? Let's have a quick look. Critical hit, chance to cause bleeding, 15%. I thought we had some bleeding, did we not? 2%. 5%. So what we got here? I think we've got like over 20% chance of bleeding. Yeah, 22% chance of bleeding on that now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, okay, we're set. Let's have a look at this new serve. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, man. I like it. Woo. Right, we've still got all these side quests to do. All of these. Oh, I thought we already did that, did we not? Okay, we need to do that. I thought we already did that. Woohoo! Right, so on that note, guys, we're going to leave it there. Sorry it's only a short stream, but it's Sunday. I do apologise. We're back live in about 20 or 30 minutes with some Warhammer. Chaos Bane. I don't know if you guys want to watch that. It's fine if you guys don't want to stop by or anything, but I want to play it. It looks fun. I played like 20 minutes of it yesterday and it was really fun. So we're going to leave it here for today. We'll be back with another hell of a long stream tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you very soon.